All right, CMA and ACM nominated Bailey Zimmerman is here to hang out with us this year. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year. Let's go. It's crazy.
Yeah, did you have good holidays?
Amazing.
Yeah?
The best. Actually, this was the best holidays I've ever had.
Was it the best holiday you've ever had because you bought your mother a house?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Talk about this because this video was so much fun to watch.
It was like, so my mom, backstory. So at the beginning of 2025, after Cancun, I went to Cancun. Everybody knows about the Cancun thing. My mom got really sick, and she went in the hospital, and she almost died. Like, it was crazy. So, but then she didn't. Mom's alive.
She's still here. She's doing good.
She's still here. God bless. So, when she was in the hospital, I was like, dang, she doesn't really have a home to come home to, a house to come home to, and it was a thing, and there were some other family things that I was taking care of already, and I was like, dang, I really want to try to buy this one house for my mom. So ended up buying it, and then redid the whole thing, and then it was so much fun redoing it, and then I got to show her on Christmas, and this year's just been such a tough year for her. Getting to have that to just be pumped about is so nice for her. And then I got her a new car because she comes to Nashville.
The Cadillac.
She comes to Nashville a bunch, and she drives all over the place to shows and stuff. So I'm okay, I really just wanted to set her up to where she felt taken care of, because she's always taken care of me, and I don't know, I just feel this I have to take care of her, because she's always believed in me. She's always done everything she could to make sure I was good, and had the best of the best, and I was now it's my turn to make sure, so.
What part of the house did she have the craziest reaction to?
Well, so the backstory is pretty crazy on the house itself. So the house is next to my grandma's house.
Okay,
so
I thought I caught that your grandma said that.
Yes, she's pumped. My grandma's pumped about it. So my grandma's land is it's an L shape now. My mom's house and my grandma's land and her house is an L shape now, so they're catty corner to each other, so they can just walk over anytime. So my grandma's pretty pumped about that, and not more backstory to it is my mom's best friend growing up. Her name was Joni, and she died in 2009, and she built that house with her husband. Yes. So my mom now gets to be there, and that was her best friend.
That's
they were best friends.
incredible.
So yeah, it was really emotional in that case too, because she was dang, this is she was young going to this house, and Joni just being her best friend. So it's so special. Yeah. So it was a very emotional but very happy Christmas and New Year's. It was amazing. Yeah, and then we got to spend New Year's in Nashville.
Yes.
It was...
I saw the pictures of you and Bert Kreischer, and I was cracking up.
No, it was so crazy. 1 second I'm looking at Hardy, and then the next I turn around, and he just has his shirt off. I'm like, how'd you get it off so fast? This is insane. Yeah.
He is always flashing that belly. It cracks me up.
I'm a fan, though.
I know. Bert is hysterical. But so speaking of 2026, did you make any New Year's resolutions, anything like that? Anything you're excited about this year or manifesting even?
I would say that I'm always trying to just continue to get better and continue to always move forward, so I think I'm just going to continue to do that. And I'm really focused on, the tour right now, making sure that just everything is locked in. I went and redid my whole stage and lighting and the way everything is and all the stuff. So I've been working really hard on that. So I'm going to focus on just making sure that's good to go for the tour, and then making sure I just crush this tour. And then I've been focusing on just writing music and living life too. The past 4 years have been such a whirlwind. It feels like right now I'm just kind of I just put out my second album, about to go on my first arena tour. I'm kind of just trying to, in this time of chilling and holidays, I've been trying to live real life so I can, just get back to that. So I've been back home doing that.
Also gives you stuff to write about. When you're living in this crazy whirlwind, it's hard to find like real life things that people relate to. You're like, I slept on a bus, I woke up in a different city. Like not everybody gets to do that. So when you get to live and experience life, I feel like that's when songwriting always benefits the most.
Yeah, I've been out dating a little bit.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, like, how is the Bailey Zimmerman hunt for a wife going?
You know, I've been dating. I've been having fun.
Okay,
and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I like getting to just live real life, going out on dates. I've been kind of going to some different cities and hanging out. And you know, it was just in New York, and it's just like, yeah, getting to live life as a 25-year-old has been a lot of fun, you know. So
I'm happy to hear that.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and yeah, just excited to like get to write about it now, because I have experienced a lot in the last year or two, just like life, personal things, and just got a lot to say. So yeah, been focusing on like writing that stuff, and yeah, living life.
How are Marley and Pi?
Oh man, Marley and Pi are great.
Yeah,
they're chilling. Oh yeah, they keep jumping in the pool.
Do they?
And it's like freezing. So it's like so
They're
cold.
Water dogs, though. That's
guess.
what they want. I just started bringing my golden retriever in, like, to the studio a few days a week, and I almost brought him today because I was like, I know Bailey will love this, but I wouldn't have gotten anything done.
I would have very appreciated. I'm not gonna lie. I love a golden retriever. I saw the biggest dog ever, and a golden retriever. This is what reminded me of it. I was at this secret spot that I go to in Nashville. And these people had a golden retriever, but then I looked at, it was like a Dalmatian, but like a horse. It was one of the
like the Great Dane Mastiff something.
It was the biggest dog. I was like,
that's insane.
Oh my gosh! It's
I will
like
stick
literally
to a
horse.
golden. Yeah, no, I can't even do that. My dog just hit 54 pounds this week. He's 7 months, and I'm like, how much bigger are you?
Do you have a big golden?
I think he's gonna be big. I didn't ask.
How old is it?
It's 7 months.
Oh my gosh!
As I was leaving with the dog, I was like, by the way, how big was the mom and dad? And she was like 75 and 85 pounds, and I was like,
great.
Oh God! And he was like 7.5 pounds when I brought him home. So it's crazy, but yeah, I love them.
Well, yeah, I would have appreciated you bringing him.
Next time you come in, we'll bring him.
Okay. Let's. I could bring Marley and Pi as well.
Oh my God!
Because that's always a possibility.
We would be in so much trouble.
They love
because
a car
nothing
ride.
would get done.
Yeah, I know.
Bring them. I love this. Let's talk about your latest single, Chevy Silverado. Talk about the story behind this song.
So man, the story behind the song is a lot of stories put together, and they all just kind of revolve around my truck that I bought off my grandpa. So when I was 16 years old, my grandpa had this 2005 Chevy Silverado. It was a crew cab, short bed Chevy Silverado, white, that he'd had for probably like 8-10 years. And I was like, I really want that truck. So I ended up, he sold it to me. I I borrowed some money from the hometown bank and bought the truck of my grandpa. And I kind of like grew up in that truck. You know, I went through high school in the truck and then drove it a few years after high school as well. And just experienced a lot of life, and all the stories that are in like Chevy Silverado are stories from like that truck, and you know, just like stories from the relationships that went through in that truck. And like there's some pretty like some of the lines are pretty direct to some of the relationships, which I think are just like, it's like, you know how you'll have a relationship and you'll remember like one thing from it, like one big moment. Yeah. That's kind of like, so that, and that song took like 3 years to write. So it started out on my couch in like 2022, and I only had Chevy Silverado. That's all I had. And then I just had the chords and that. And then eventually over the next, like, you know, until now, basically, I've written it, and I called some friends up and was like, you got to come help me write this. And I just like, I had to like just think about all these relationships and like put just what is the one thing that really, you know, I remember from each of these relationships, and I tried to just like form the song around that. So yeah, that's what Chevy Silverado is. It's just like a bunch of things that happened over my life and in relationships and in the truck, you know.
Are you going to be getting texts from ex-girlfriends about specific moments in the
song?
song?
My gosh. It already kind of happens. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah. Like I have they'll text me and be like, is this about me? And I'm like, listen.
Do you want to? You don't want to tell them, right?
This.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Honestly, why are you texting me?
Yeah, exactly. Please. Like you don't want somebody running around being like, "This is about me."
I don't know, but
that's cringy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cringy.
I get it. Yeah.
You recently teased a song on stage that you played called "Empty-Handed."
Yeah.
Talk about that song.
Man, so that song came to me from a really good friend named Heath Warren. He was a writer on, man, a lot of the songs.
I was going to say, I recognize that name from songs of
he
yours.
wrote Rockin' a Hard Place. I think he's writing on New to Country. Man, a bunch of songs on first record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had a couple on this last record. Man, yeah, so he was like, hey, man, I think you'd like this song. And I remember listening to it, and it wasn't like it is now, because that's where I jumped in, and we kind of rewrote the whole thing. And then what you hear now is what we've, like, rewritten.
Yeah.
So, but that's how Empty Handed came up, and I just, like, loved the idea of, like, I guess you just, like, when people say you left me with nothing, like, it's like you didn't leave me with nothing. You left me with, like, a lot. I wasn't left empty-handed. I was left with, like, a lot of, like, I guess trauma and scars or whatever you say. But, like, yeah, so I just loved the idea of it. And then once I sang it, I was like, it's so easy for me to sing. That's one thing I love about it. I just, like, can sing it so easy, and I just feel it. And when I'm singing it, it kind of, like, takes me away, I guess. Even me, I'm like, when I get done and I look up, I'm like, dang, this is like, I just feel the song so much. So, yeah, I teased it. And then, I don't know, we're working on it, but it's not really, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to the studio, like, right now to finish it.
You
I'm
are?
not even going to lie. Yeah, after this, I'm going
That's
to the studio.
exciting.
Yep.
Would
so
this
pretty exciting.
potentially be, like, next project or, like, deluxe situation?
I have no idea what is going on. I am not going to lie. I don't have it all figured out.
I love that you're so honest about it, though. Most people would be like, yeah, there's a plan. No, you'll figure it out.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm really excited, though. I kind of just, I really, you know, I don't know if I'm even supposed to say anything. I don't really care, whatever, you know. But it's like, I think I really just want to find songs that I really love, or, you know, write songs. If somebody, like, pitches a song to me that I really believe in, like, I'm going to, like, work on that and then just, like, show people. And then if they want it, I'll put it out. And I guess, like, I don't know, go back to the basics. That's what I really loved about my, like, when I first started putting out music, was I would just, like, write a song or find a song and cut it and then be like, hey, guys, do you like this song? And then they'd be like, yeah, or no. And I'd be like, okay. And then I just, like, put it out or don't. And
it's like how Luke Combs is, like, crowdsourcing this next album. He's like, which songs do you want to hear?
That's what I like that, too, because it gives the fans and, like, everybody that listens to my music a piece of the pie, you know. They get a piece in it, and they, like, own this, and they're like, yeah, we chose this song to come out, and then he put it out. Like, I like that. I like them feeling like they're a part of what I'm doing, because yes, I make the art, but they have to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we wouldn't be doing any of the things we're doing. So it's like, I really, I enjoy that piece. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
but I don't really know.
And then
I've never really known what's going on.
But you know what? It all works out, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and honestly, as I sit here and I'm getting older, it's like, dang, it's all going to work out. And worrying about it is going to do nothing. Putting action to it is going to do something, and, like, trying hard and working hard. But you worrying about it and, like, letting that take your happiness and, like, control your life, that's going to do nothing. So now I'm just like, everybody's like, well, what do you think we should do? And I'm like, I was hoping you had an idea.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea. But I guarantee that we're going to figure it out.
You are. And speaking of getting older, by the time this airs, you will have celebrated your 26th birthday.
Yes.
Are there any celebration plans yet?
Celebration plans will probably be just with friends and family, honestly. Yeah. Maybe throw a party at my house or do a dinner or something fun. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know. I think I'm actually in rehearsals around that time.
Yeah, probably.
So, yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna probably be pretty focused on, like, tour, everything.
Well, happy early and belated birthday at the same time.
Hey, thank you, and thank you as well. I appreciate
You're very welcome.
Thank
Bailey
you.
Zimmerman, thank you for coming to see us.
No, thank you, Katie. I appreciate you as well, and I love you, and thank you.
Love you, buddy. Hey, it's Katie. Thank you for watching. See more interviews, performances, and more of your favorite artists by subscribing and downloading the free Audacy app.